All right. Welcome, welcome, everybody, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of Just Banter. I am your host. Oh, I got all kinds of notification stuff going off right now. Hold on. All right, I am your host, Mr. Rodney, aka Mr. Lyons, aka Eternal King, aka you can call me whatever you want to call me, but as long as you call your boy. You hear me? So what we gonna talk about today, just a little bit. I just wanted to kind of throw in my little 2 cents on a few things. Since everybody else is talking about it, I might as well chime in my little 2 cents. And it is only 2 cents. It is what it is. All right. So first things first. Um, I want to say my condolences to anyone who have lost a loved one due to the fires that are brewing in California. It is brutal out there. It's literally like a war zone, like just went off over there. And I don't know what's going on or um, what to do about. I mean, it's just it sucks. It sucks. And I've been hearing a lot of chatter in regards to like who's at fault when it comes to what's going on in California. Because from what I gathered, all of it could have been avoided, easily avoided, is what was told, is what I understood about the situation. But it is what it is. It sucks. It really does. It really sucks. And the impact that it is having, it's like wreaking havoc because everybody now is just starting to freak out. Oh my God, I gotta go fill up my tank or we're gonna run out of no, they're from what I understand, okay. From what I understand is they close the pipeline so that the pipeline don't blow up. If the pipeline blow up, it's game over. They're shutting it down just so that can eliminate another hazard. They're trying to this process of elimination, guys. If anybody has ever been a part of any type of um, natural disaster or search and rescue or anything that has to do with like a fire or earthquake or anything like that, you have to be you have to think logically. And I'm not sure if the reports are correct because I was at work when all of this this extra uh like stuff happened today, but I was hearing reports that they were saying from news outlets, uh, doesn't matter if you got a half a tank or if you got a 3/4 of a tank, fill your car now because you never know when we'll ever get gas again. I don't know. It was weird. It was so weird, but I don't know if that's true. But hey, it kept me and my partner busy all day. And when I say all day, we had, I would say, an average of 25 people in the store at once. No, 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 no. I'll say an average of 12 people in the store at once, either getting product, product and gas, or just gas, or they're just pulling up because we have like 16 pumps at my store, and every one of my stalls was full. I had a few people waiting in line, but rather it was nuts. It was nuts, and I think they. I'm talking about the if if any of the people who was smart that had a business here, a gas business here in Nevada that came from California, because some I think from our perspective, we don't get our fuel from California. We get it from somewhere else, and it's not even shipped from the route of California, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know a whole lot about our company's oil enterprise, but I do know it was crazy. I heard what was it, Costco was like, it was almost like a nightclub trying to get into there to get gas. And then it was same as this place out here, it's a gas station called Murphy's. It looked, they said it looked just like Costco. People would just line up. It was a line going down the street, and Murphy's is basically right on the corner, okay, of a major intersection. Basically, there's a ton of traffic that go through there, even though it's like a small side street, so to speak, here in Las Vegas, up in the northern part of Las Vegas. But it's still attached to a super busy street, which is, I think that is Craig, yeah, Craig Road. It's Craig and Clayton is actually, if my memory, yes, it's Craig and Clayton. So right on the corner of Craig and Clayton, there's a Murphy's there. I think somebody was like, it was nuts trying to get into that Murphy's, or trying to get into there to do anything, shop or get gas. And it was other places that was saying, we ran out of gas, we're out of gas, we can't sell no more. And then they just decided to turn everything down, turn everything out. We're good. They closed up shop, is from what I've been hearing. Those just reports that I've been hearing, because my store get a lot of foot traffic, and there's people from every orifice of the city like gravitate to my store. It's nuts. The people who drive and pass. A lady told me today she passed 11 7-Eleven to come to my store particular, because of the service. Number one, the service that she gets, the service, okay, is second to none. The service at my store is second to none. And I applaud my boy Octavio. He be keeping things lit for me. He be keeping things lit for me. Keeping the shift, flowing. And I appreciate you for that, bro. And especially today, we be cutting up though. I'm gonna soon be giving you guys some insight on that. I got a reaction camera coming on some of the shenanigans that me and him do. And the only way you guys are gonna be able to see that is if you head to the YouTube right now, Lions Den Entertainment. If you don't see this logo right here, see that guy right there? Not the Marvin, but see that logo right there? Right above the Raider hands. Yeah, if you don't see that logo there, it is not me. All right. So go to Lions Den, LYONZDENN, all one word. Lions Den is all one word, and you got to put DENN. All right. 2N. Den. Lions Den Entertainment. Go there now. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'm trying to get the YouTube to 500 subscribers by March. I know we can do it. I know we can do it, guys. We can do it as a community. I know we can. Let's get that done, man. That's a that's a easy. That's a walk in the park. I mean, I've been you know putting it out there, even on my Facebook, because I got like 4,000 friends on Facebook. If I got 4,000 friends on my Facebook, then I should have at least 1,000 subs on my YouTube. I'm just putting it out there, y'all. I don't care where you watch my videos from. You can be people that I know in the Philippines. I know y'all watch YouTube. Just go to my YouTube and subscribe. Regardless of whether you come to the streams, or you know, just just support in that aspect. That's it. Just a little bit of action on your part, and just by clicking the sub is gonna help me create a lot of content for y'all. That's it. That's basically what I want to do. I'm a content creator. That's what I want to do. I want to create content for y'all, but I can't do that without your help. So I need your help to do that. Help me help you create some content that y'all like. Give me comments, give me some suggestions, what y'all want to see, and we'll make that happen. You know what I mean? So shout out to anybody who is still safe from the fires. Um, it sucks that it happens, but that's just nature. You know, when you have the rain and you have the weather, I don't even know how the fires even started. To be honest, does anybody know how those fires got started? I don't. It's it I don't know. I don't know, but it's crazy. So I kind of want to touch on my Raiders situation. All right. It's kind of bittersweet a little bit because like, no, I'm not gonna. I loved Antonio Pierce as our coach. I really did. I really, really did. As a fan and as a coach myself, I really liked him as a coach. Is he gonna make some mistakes? Yes. He made a mistake by appointing Minshew as the starter when you saw in preseason. I know it's just preseason, but everybody says preseason, but where you that's where you see what you got because everybody's fighting. He's fighting for that spot. So he's going to give his best. Plain and simple. You're going to get somebody's best in preseason. They're not going to wait. He thought it's not like he thought that he had it locked in. I don't think that was the case at all. I don't think that was the case at all. You know what I mean? I don't think that was the case at all. Not even close. I don't think he was like, I got the starting spot locked in. No. And anything can happen in the new season. They bring in a new quarterback, then they pay him as much as they pay him, and everybody's speculating that he's going to be the starter. Then they give him the starting ranks, and then he wet the bed. And then you try to go to O'Connell, and then he gets hurt. It's like, dang. But then Antonio Pierce gets one season. Like, is that what we doing now? Is that really what we doing now as an organization? Like, let's keep it let's keep it 100, as the young kids say. Let's keep it a stack. Okay, is that really what we doing? He did a, I think he did a really good job, and I think he did enough of a good job. First off, to at least get 2 full years. You signed him for a 3-year contract. Let him get at least 2 full years. He had one full season, and it was riddled with injuries. And yes, there were some debacles, but you're going to have that as a rookie head coach. I mean, if any of us have ever, and I think I've said this in a previous just a rant, if any of us have ever started a new job, okay, your new career, you've been doing that particular job for many years. Let's just say you did it you did it at one point. It doesn't really matter. Okay. The fact of the matter is, we've all been rookies at our profession, whatever the profession is. You're going to make mistakes. The only mistake you don't want to make as a rookie is a doctor or a surgeon or neurosurgeon, anything that has to do with cutting in you and this and that and going inside. You don't, as a rookie, you don't want to make a mistake. But yet they still make mistakes because we are all human. But here is where the disconnect is, in my opinion. And these is just my opinion. Okay? You don't have to agree with me. No one has to agree with me. This is just my opinion. You can agree with me or you don't have to agree with me. That's completely up to you. Okay. Here is where the disconnect is. We want we want the microwave. I'm gonna call it the microwave effect. You get you stick it in there and it's instantly hot and it's good, it's ready to go. No. Cancel culture, like I said it in episode 2. I said this in episode 2, okay? Just banter. Episode 2. Cancel culture has gotten way out of hand. Now, I kind of understand where it's coming from, getting rid of the head coach, because you got to get rid of somebody for the season that we've had. But they got rid of the general manager, Tom Telesco. Now, I don't really know or can't say if I agree with the decision. It's I'm a fan. I'm a Raider fan through and through. Okay, you can't tell me nothing about nothing about nothing about nothing. That I'm still gonna rock with the Raiders. It doesn't really matter. So that's why I can just say my mind and speak my mind. I'm just gonna be real because I've been real with myself. Okay, I think and I feel, okay, if we or not even we, if Antonio Pierce would have given O'Connell the starting job from the jump when we still had Devontae Adams. Now remember, we didn't get rid of Devontae Adams until what, like week 4 or something like that, or 4 or 5, and by then Minshew was already 3 games in or something like that. Devontae Adams was fed up. He was fed up. I think Devontae Adams and Aiden O'Connell, they created some kind of little bond because Devontae highly spoke of O'Connell. If I'm not mistaken, it was on Max Crosby podcast. And Aiden O'Connell kind of touched on his relationship with Devontae Adams as well. So they developed, he had some respect for the kid because of his work ethic. And I think they had something, but you you got to have reps with that guy. And I think that's the reason why, uh, Tay Adams, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. We've had a crappy season yet again. Yet again. Okay. That's just the ups and downs of being a Raider fan. It is. It's just the ups and downs of being a Raider fan. So, I mean, what are we gonna do now? I don't know, Mr. Tom Brady, ex or not ex, but um half owner, you know. I don't know if this is your move to just clean house and start over, but what now? So the new guy that comes in, are you going? If we wet the bed the first year, his first year, if we wet the bed his first year, don't even make the playoffs. Okay, let's just say that we don't even make the playoffs his first year. Are you guys gonna fire him? I mean, that just seems like that's the pattern. They want instant gratification instead of working for it. The Detroit Lions got to where they are because they have a coach that is consistent and they have an organization that is consistent with the coach. Plain and simple. Who else? The Vikings has been good for a few years. Look at the Broncos. Oh, I hate that. That doesn't even taste right coming out of my mouth. The Broncos. Look at the Broncos. Okay, you get a good head coach. He's proven. Okay, that is it's not fair, but the organization, they were consistent in their head coach. They just wasn't consistent in their quarterback play since who I because I don't really know the organization. The last good quarterback that I knew that they had was Manning. When I think after the infused or whatnot, his last year when they had I think because Shannon Sharp, I think he was on that team. Then I really don't know the Broncos roster and squad back then because I've been a Raider fan my whole life. So that's neither here nor there. But yeah, we just need some kind of consistency. Now, can we start getting that this year moving forward? Please, please. Now, if you guys are looking, this is my last. Okay, this is my very last attempt. Okay, I'm gonna put my hat out there again. Let me be an interim coach for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Not I don't even care if you even give me a little bit of duty. Just hear what I have to say and implement it and see if it works. If it don't work in 4 weeks, I'll be happy. I'll be a happy fan. Peace. Don't even have to pay me. I'll figure something out with my boss where I can make it there on Sundays. I'll figure something out. If just work with me here. Hey, Mr. Tom Brady, uh, you know, since it seemed like you the one running, running the strings now, you know, Mr. Tom Brady, Mr. Owner Tom Brady, sir, and Mark Davis, Mr. Owner, sir, can heed my plea since the coaching spot is still. I know you guys are probably looking at high names. Just pitch it to them. Just pitch it to them. That's it. If not, hey, no harm, no foul. I tried again. Epic fail again. It don't matter. I ain't gonna try no more though. Ain't gonna try no more. Yeah, it's another thing too that I wanted to touch on. The whole Travis Hunter situation. It's crazy how a lot of people are profiting on that man's misery and things that is going on in his personal life. I mean, all I gotta say is, and I'm not about to touch on it, what he should do and what he shouldn't do. Do what makes you happy. That's all I can say. And pray. I mean, that's it. I mean, do what makes you happy. If being with her makes you happy, then hey, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. And I'm gonna quote my grandma. I'm gonna quote my grandma. And this quote right here stuck with me my whole life. Okay? This quote that I'm about to share with you guys right now. This quote from my grandma stuck with me my whole life. A hard head make a soft tookus. You know what I mean? But she didn't say tookus. She said the A word. And that stuck with me. Because if you think about it, I don't know, or we don't even know. Nobody has even reported or speculated or even said anything if his mom tried to talk him out of being with this girl, or I don't even know if Coach Prime probably warned him and told him, say, hey man, get you a prenup. That'd be in your best interest. Get you a prenup. You know, cover yourself that way. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is on the situation, I'm a Colorado fan. I'm a Coach Prime fan. I am the players of the Colorado Buffs. Let's go Buffs. I'm a fan. Born and raised in Las Vegas. I am still a UNLV Rebel fan. Okay. I am still red and scarlet. I think that's it. I think that's it. I just know we are silver and red. That's it. I don't know the correct colors. All right. Don't crucify me in the comments on the correct colors or whatnot. All right. I don't know. Okay. But I am a Colorado fan because I grew up watching Coach Prime. I did. I grew up watching Coach Prime. I was a cornerback in high school. Then I moved to free safety, and then I figured free safety is just like playing point guard on the defense because I can see everything and everything is in front of me. I didn't really like being up close and personal with a 6 foot receiver right there, jamming him. I wasn't that. In high school, I wasn't really that big of a kid. Playing football, I was just fearless. Just like how my son is now, Danye Lyons. just like how he played. He was the smallest kid on the. When I tell y'all this dude, man, he was the smallest, skinniest kid on the field, but he will clean your clock. And he played both ways, and he was fearless. And when I saw him play the first time, I was like, dang, that looks just like me. But I was pretty safe. You come across the middle, you getting cracked like Ronnie Lott. That was one of my favorite football players of all time. I first saw him play when I was little. My grandfather took me to a Raider game. We went to the Oakland Coliseum. We drove for what, 8.5 hours to go to that game. I didn't know where we were going. My grandfather told me, hey, we finna take a trip. I didn't know where we were going. I was going with my grandpa. That's all I knew. That's all I cared about. All right. I'm giving y'all a little history on me and why I'm a Raider fan, why I'm so passionate about this team. So I wake up, we're in a whole different state. I see palm trees everywhere. I'm like, Grandpa, where we at? I think I was around 6 or 7 around the time, I think. I'm 49 now, so this has been some years, but I can still remember pieces of the trip. And I remember going to the Coliseum, going to our seats, and watching the game. And them dudes was in their face, and they was rugged, and they was tough, and it was awesome. I don't even know if we even won. I didn't really care. All I cared about was that memory will ever, forever stick with me because my grandpa took me to a Raider game. And I'll never forget. That was my very first ever live game that I've ever been to in my life. I was about 8. I haven't been to other than a UNLV football game. I haven't been to another game since. I've been wanting to go to a Raider game. I just can't afford those tickets. Those tickets are just way too much, too rich for my blood. I'll just continue to be a fan, a diehard fan, a super fan, so to speak, in the background. That's all I can be. I can't afford to be nothing else in the foreground. You know what I mean? So that's just a little bit of you know, background on me. If any of you guys wanted to know why I am the way I am about my Raiders, that is why. So another thing I wanted to touch on, um, I was also thinking about this too. I want to move back to the Tom Telesco situation. Um, like the reasoning behind him being fired, is it is it really truly motivated behind just cleaning house, or was he not aggressive enough in going up and getting a quarterback, or putting together some kind, or trying to get something in remnants of a quarterback, or putting us in a position to be able to get a quarterback? You know what I mean? Was he aggressive enough, or was he just not Tom Brady's guy? Because I think, and I feel this is just, hey, this is just my theory, my thoughts, my feeling. Okay, if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh well, no harm, no foul. Nobody will really, if I am right, nobody will really say if I'm right or not. Okay, let's just keep it a stat. Okay, I'm a small fish. And I mean a small fish, like a guppy. I'm like smaller than a guppy. I'm like a plankton in a huge ocean of content creators. I'm just, I'm not gonna be like all in your face, you know, when it comes to like putting my views and what I think out there, because there's a lot of things that I'm not gonna touch on that a lot of people are just making an insane amount of money off of a lot of things that it really, I mean, if you're gonna make news and you're going to profit off of someone, at least let that news be like true. Don't put fake stuff out there like that. And I've seen a whole lot of fake narratives and fake stuff that's been putting out there about the Raiders. about the whole Travis Hunter situation, about the whole Coach Dion situation, and the whole NIL stuff. I mean, I know that a lot of that stuff that has been reported about the NIL and whatnot with Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. That's crazy to know that he's his own money is going back so he can get players into that. It's crazy, and he keeps pumping up how great the community is, but yet they keep slapping him in the face, and they're not helping the guy. But I don't know if they're really not helping the guy, or I don't know. But it has been reported by what, two very good sources within that whole camp of Coach Prime's camp, that that's what he's been doing. I think Travis Hunter's done it, Shador's done it. Um, I think I can't really say 100% because I've only heard reports and I've only seen other reports that could be something. Whether, well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire, and that's a lot of smoke. That is a lot of black moldering smoke coming out of Colorado, because I don't know how long Coach Prime will stay, to be honest. And if he leaves, Colorado's screwed. They are literally screwed. All of that money that university is making, that whole season, the whole time that he's been there, and nobody has put in any money into the NIL to get these players to continue. So that's the only way you're going to keep a coach. He might as well, instead of him putting all his money into into that just to get these, he might as well just go to the NFL, which I know he said that he doesn't want to go to the NFL. He doesn't want to follow his son. He doesn't want to follow his sons. He's not a follower of his sons. His sons follow him. So now that they are grown men, they're about to get into the draft. Why would he follow them just to coach them into their pro careers? Let that develop how they're going to develop. Unless this whole situation with the NILs or whatnot is changing his mind, and he might jump ship and either go to another Now, if he goes to another university, oh my goodness. If he goes to Alabama, or let's just say LSU, or let's just say a Michigan. Let's just say like a big time powerhouse school that has like multiple national titles, that had, winning seasons a few seasons ago. They had, kind of a rocky season, say last year. But what that would what that would do? Oh my! All I'm saying is it will be Coach Prime versus Belichick, because I think Belichick just went to a college team, right? He just signed with a college team to coach a college team. That's crazy. You got an NFL style coach going down to college to coach. How do y'all feel? How do y'all think that's gonna work out? Let me know in the comments. All right, just let me know. Let me know what's going on in the comments. But I don't know. I don't know. That's 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 it's hard to gauge that, y'all. It really is. Like for me, it's really hard to gauge that. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's a cold world out here. It's cold out here with the wildfires, with the oh, have you guys heard of the reports about some new virus or epidemic outbreak or something like that in China? And it's being caused, or it's being reported that The cause of it is because they're eating they're eating cats and dogs. They're like literally cooking cats and dogs and eating them. That's why you don't see any basically you don't see any animals. I've never seen a photo, a video of, or even movie for that matter. If a movie has a dog or a cat in it, it's like very rare. And then somewhere within the movie, you don't see that dog around that area no more. And then you happen to see some kind of food prepared in that same area, but you don't see the dog. I mean, I guess that's the thing. And I've seen videos, okay, of Chinese women having a bowl, like a big wok kind of bowl, huge bowl with seafood stuff still in there, and it's still alive, tentacles and stuff just moving around. And she take it and stick it in his mouth, and the tentacles still moving around like this, and she eats it. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm sorry, chat. But if it ain't cooked, your boy ain't eating it. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It can't happen. It won't happen. It's not gonna happen. Why? That's all I gotta say is why would you? Ugh. That's just gross on every level. That's just gross on every level. That's just ugh. Uh. So be careful, y'all. Be careful because it's getting scary out here. We're having all kinds of weird epidemic stuff happening, outbreaks. We just had COVID outbreak 4 years ago, 5 years ago now. Can't believe it's been 5 years since the last outbreak or epidemic or pandemic, I would say. Since the last pandemic, it's been 5 years. And China is already about to spit out another one. And I think this one hits your respiratory. It basically gives you symptoms like you got a cold, like a common cold. I guess it gives you like a common cold symptom. So careful, y'all. Wash your hands. All right. Make sure you are washing your hands, regardless of what you're doing. Whether you're out in the world or handling money, just wash your hands afterward. Use hand sanitizer, and then put lotion on your hands. Just repeat and do that. Just keep doing that. You should be fine. You should be fine. But I just wanted to pop in and get at least one of these in. So nobody really wanted to chime in. I see there's at least 18 of you guys that are in here listening, and I appreciate that. Dub to you guys. Right? Dub to you guys for sticking around for the whole 41 minutes of Just Banter, episode 3. This is episode 3 of Just Banter. Okay, episode 3 of Just Banter. I want to try to do at least one of these a month. And I got 2 in December. Like it was one in November and the other one in December. So I held up that obligation of at least once a month. What I'm gonna try to do is try to pull in some special guests and try to get another podcast going, but get it on like a Saturday night. So I'm gonna because I just wanted to just put something together on a Thursday because my Thursday nights have freed up. So I will probably utilize Thursday night as a stream night. I'm not 100% sure, or I'll probably use it as like a rant or something like that. I'm not sure. It will probably be content based, whatever I decide to do. But new schedule is coming. Because my schedule at work is gonna probably change. We got some new people coming in, and I'm gonna have to do some training. Anywho, that's gonna be my time, y'all. I appreciate you. 19 people now in the building. Uh, give yourselves a big dub. All right. I want you guys to hashtag just banter the podcast. I got merch coming. And those of you who have already ordered your merch, uh, stay patient. I'm trying to get a few items fixed on some shirts that the merchandiser messed up. So that's taking some time because then I have to get a hold of her. She has to take them off and then redo them, and then it takes some time. So bear with me. Your merch is on the way. Okay, I promise you, your merch is on the way. And for my boy Tico, okay, at Tico, all the way out there in I think he's in England. Yes. He's out there with the palace people. He don't live with the palace people, but he lives out there, okay? Um he is very vital, and he's a big piece of uh this community, the cave community. And your merch is coming, my boy. I got you. I just got a few new logos that I am testing out now, see how they are gonna look. Plus, if you guys can see what I'm wearing, it's like Under Armour. I'm working on an Under Armour line, but it's not gonna be Under Armour. It's just gonna be like this type of material, okay? And then it's gonna be branded with the logo on it. LDM is the merch name, Lions Den merch. Order you some. Exclamation point Discord gets you in the Discord, and there's a merch uh, part in the Discord where you can order your size T-shirt. Um, I'm gonna be getting a few content together for the new merch, so you guys can see what it looks like. And then there's gonna be the sizes and everything that's gonna be in the store. That's gonna be in the Discord. All of that is coming. That's coming for this year. I already know it's already 9 days into the new year. I'm putting this out there now, so then that way it can be everybody can know. I'm just not being stagnant. I'm moving forward, and I'm the network. Okay, guys, the network. And what I mean by network, it's Cave Gaming Network, CGN. That's what you guys see plastered all over the place when I'm doing my posts and whatnot. Everything that I do has to do and deal with the Lions Den Entertainment. That is the hub, that is the central nervous system of this whole entity, which is the Cave 75, Den Gaming on Facebook. Make sure you guys go follow my Facebook page, Den Gaming, DENN, then Gaming. It's on Facebook. Go to your Facebook, go to gaming page, or just go go to your search engine on your Facebook and type in DENN, then gaming, Den Gaming on Facebook. I think I need 15 or between 15 to 18 more followers, then I can go live on that network. So then we'll be live on 3 networks. We'll be live on YouTube, Twitch, and then Facebook. I will probably never go live on TikTok because that's what everybody is doing. I'm not trying to be like every other content creator or streamer. I'm trying to have my own niche and my own audience and my own different style of audience and how I, reach my audience and the content that I put out. And if you guys go to the YouTube channel, okay, look at a lot of the videos that is on there because there's going to be merch giveaway starting in March, the first week of March, there's going to be a giveaway for merch. Okay. You don't want to not get that. You don't want to be caught with your pants down, so to speak. You catch my drift. Okay. So, meaning you want to know a lot about me because a lot of the giveaways are going to be about how well you know me as an individual, me as a content creator, me as a person, me as a dad, me as a friend, me as everything that this world is about is another way I can just know me, period. Everything that you need to know about me will be literally on my YouTube because that's my I won't say that's my life, but that's my, you know, I can't say what it is because it's hard to say. It really is. It really is hard to say. I can't really pinpoint it, but all I can say is I'm proud of what I am building. And once I get to 500, I'm telling y'all gonna see different type of content. Y'all gonna see better content. Animated series. I'm actually looking for an animator now. So if you are very good at 3D animation, whether it is on computer or otherwise, well, it has to be on computer. But if you are a 3D animator, okay, I would love to talk to you. Get in contact with me however you need to try to get in contact with me, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on Facebook. Get a hold of me, contact me, because once I hit 500, I'm hitting the ground running. And the first animator that comes on board, okay, the first animator that comes on board, whoo, whoo, that's all I can say. That's all I can say is we gonna have some fun, and it's gonna be fun. That's that's all I can say. That's all the sauce that I can give. Let's just say that. I know it builds up for a lot of this animation series is gonna be lit. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. All I need to do is find me an animator. So if you are an animator, a 3D animator, and you are good, or you think you're good, I'll let your boy. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you're good, where you think you're good. We gonna be great together. All right? We gonna be great together. So as long as you got the drive and the ambition and the work ethic, oh, we gonna be great together. Because your boy is, I'm telling you, what I told y'all last year, and if you guys were here last year, my theme last year was grind in silence and let success be your noise. That statement right there, whoo, is giving me goosebumps right now. If y'all can see my arms, if y'all can see my eyes are starting to water up a little bit because it's getting me is I'm starting to get in my feelings a little bit. It's starting to get these juices flowing. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get grinding. I'm ready to put some content out there that y'all gonna love. Man, that's what I'm excited for 2025. That's what I'm excited for 2025. You hear me? That's what I know y'all see my eyes getting all watery, but that's my time, man. It's almost been an hour, and I didn't want to prolong me just talking about random stuff. I wanted to actually, have some key points to talk about, and we did that. So I kind of wanted to give y'all a little background of myself, and I did that. So I did everything that I really wanted to do, and I kind of added a little bit. I added a little bit. Sometimes you got to do that. You got to do that. You got to ad lib a little bit, kind of add a little bit of stuff here and there. Whether it's irrelevant to me. That's all that matters, right? All right. I appreciate all 20. Oh, we got 31 individuals in here. Dub to all 31 of you who are in the building right now. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I see y'all on the next live, which is tomorrow. I'm going to try and relaunch CWF tomorrow. Let me do some works in the background tonight. It's about midnight now. A few hours and see if I can get it. If I can't relaunch it this week, we are definitely going to be relaunching the CWF next Friday. All right, guys. So if I cannot, actually, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. I'm going to put out a post that the 17th is going to be the relaunch of the CWF. Okay? All right, guys. So January 17th is the relaunch of the CWF. And for those of you who do not know what the CWF is, it's the Cave Wrestling Federation. It is a huge deal amongst this community because we are all wrestling fans. And how we do it is you have a character, we put them in a match, and there's no users. It's all simulation, so it's like actually watching an actual broadcast. And we have belts, and there is bragging rights, and it matters. And it we get a lot of new people come in. We get a lot of people that just come and just watch the matches. Sometimes they chime in and say, good match and GGs and this and that. And sometimes they just sit there and watch. But the streams for the CWF on Fridays be lit. And I think I'm gonna move CWF to another night, probably Saturday night, maybe, but we'll see. But the relaunch is going to be set for the 17th. Okay, so you guys heard it here. The CWF relaunch is going to be officially relaunching on the 17th. There's 3 DLCs that I have to purchase.